Okay, good day everyone. So we will be continuing our discussion. So previously we have discussed the three main categories of cases in the Philippines. No? Brief ano tayo? Brief recall tayo dun sa tatlo na yon. So there are three main categories of cases in the Philippines. Number one, the civil case wherein there is a dispute between individuals, groups, or organization. Ang punishment na nakukuha dito is not to ang punishment rather, the sentences that are given in these kinds of cases are not designed to punish but rather to compensate, to pay for damages, to stop or to continue with their acts, and anything else, no, etc. And the other one is the administrative case. The administrative case, tatandaan lang, the one being complained to with or charged with is the public official or government employee. Okay? At ang punishment din po nito is with relation to their work, no? Wherein pwede silang ma-reprimand, suspend, dismissal or discharge of service, and demotion, no, etc. Kung meron pang iba. Yun naman po ang administrative cases. And last but not least, the criminal case. The criminal case which is very essential for the criminal justice system because the criminal justice system operates, no, on the basis of there is a crime. Now, when there is a crime, the CJS switches on and it operates, no, accordingly, no, according to the due process. So after that, binigyan natin ng definition si crime, which is very good kasi alam niyo naman, no? It is an act committed or omitted in violation of a public law, and those other definitions that also defines what is a crime. Ano pa, tinanong ko rin kayo kung what is the difference between commission and omission or committed and omitted, no? Na very well said, you have explained yourself that committed ay ginagamit kapag you have done something you shouldn't have been doing, no, according to the law. While omission, you didn't do something you should have done according to the law. Yun naman ang omitted, no? Very good, napaka-bangis nyo doon. Okay? So tuloy tayo. Classifications of crime. Reminder, ang classifications of crime is napakarami pong categories. However, we will only be discussing these ones because these are the most essential one when it comes to in relation to criminal justice system. The legal classifications of crime. Number one, according to the law violated. Okay? So, iba-iba po ang tawag sa krimen, depende kung anong batas ang nilabag mo. It will be called offense if you violated a special law. Okay? Or it is sometimes referred to as special penal law. The word penal stands for punishment. Dito po papasok si RA na may punishment, yung mga RA na may punishment na kapag nilabag mo. Okay? Ang special laws po, diyan po nagfo-fall yung mga RA na gawa na batas, Republic Acts, okay? Diyan po yan nagfo-fall as a special law. But, however, not all RAs provide punishment o merong goal na makapag-punish if ever na violated. Hindi po lahat ng RA ganon. Those that indicate punishment when violated is more specifically called as special penal laws. Wherein kapag pinanish mo yun, ang tawag sa ginawa mo is offense. An act or omission in violation of a special penal law, to be specific, or special law. Pares pa rin naman. Next, felony. Magiging felony ang ginawa mo kapag under ng RPC. It is an act or omission that is punishable by law which is committed by means of dolo or culpa. No, I assume you are very well versed with these words, pero syempre i-explain pa rin natin yan. Una, ano ba ang ibig sabihin ni RPC? So, revised. Ayaw niya na talaga magsulat. Penal Code. Yun. Revised Penal Code. Yan po ang ibig sabihin ng RPC. Okay, doon naman tayo sa dolo. Kapag when it comes to dolo inculpa, the word dolo means with intent. Kapag culpa, ito po yung krimen result from negligence, lack of foresight, no? Eh, dyan po papasok yung mga krimen na yan. Either with intent or without intent, basta na labag mo is under the RPC or the Revised Penal Code, tatawagin po yung felony. Okay. Brief trivia or info. Bakit Revised Penal Code? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng revised? Binago na. Dati po ang tawag dyan is, ang unang ginamit sa atin na code when it comes to laws is called Spanish Penal Code, rather, which was made noong 1870. And in-apply po siya as a colonized country ang Philippines ng Spanish noong 1887, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? Doon po natin na-adapt to. However, when we gained our sovereignty over this colonization, nagkaroon po tayo ng opportunity to create our own law based on our culture and our country, no, yung medyo specific for us. Therefore, revised penal code na po ang ginawa, no, kasi derived pa rin naman siya diyan, derived pa rin naman po sa Spanish penal code, revised penal code pa rin po. Again, pag nilabag mo yon, natawag felony. Infraction or misdemeanor naman kapag ang na-violate mo po is municipal ordinance, no, ordinansa. Okay? Infraction or misdemeanor ang tawag. Ayan po, ulitin natin ng mas mabilisan. Depende kung anong krimen ang ginawa mo, kung ano ang na-violate mong batas. Kapag special penal law, offense. Kapag under RPC, felony. Kapag municipal ordinance, infraction or misdemeanor. No, ang dali lang niyang intindihin sa napaka-basic na paraan. However, ang tanong, kabisado nyo ba ang mga laws na under RPC? Kasi kung hindi nyo kayang i-identify kung ano ang felony sa offense. So yun, good luck, no? Sumalangit nawa ang inyong kaluluwa. Next. Classification of crimes according to gravity sa bigat ng pwedeng punishment. Number 1, grave felonies. Grabe felonies, no? Are those to which the law attaches a capital punishment or penalties which in any of their period are afflictive. The word afflictive means to employ pain or suffering. Sintensyahan ka ba naman ng 40 taon ng pagkakakulong, hindi ka ba masasaktan? No? Pain or suffering, either mental or physical distress kapag afflictive po ang sinasabi diyan. However, in our case, dahil tayo ay naninindigan at pinangahawakan ng human rights, we choose the mental distress one, no? But it's still afflictive, no? It causes suffering. Okay? Next, less grave felonies, less grabe felonies, no? Ito yung mga felonies that falls in between grave felonies and light felonies, no? At tinatawag po sila na in their maximum is correctional. Punishes with the penalties in which their maximum are correctional. Light felonies are those felonies of a law or commission of which the penalty resto menor or a fine not exceeding 40,000 pesos or both is provided as amended by the RA 10951. Okay. Ang RA 10951, ito po yung nagtaas, no? Raised punishment and sentensya when it comes to length of penalty at yung amount sa fines kasi as you know, no, merong inflation na nangyayari sa pera. Yung halaga dati hindi na same ng halaga ngayon. No, na posible na kapag ka may ginawang krimen nang nakalagay lang is 100,000 na fine pero grabe yung ginawa niya. Halimbawa, sabihin nating murder. Ang nakalagay lang dati. I don't know the very specific but the idea is kung halimbawa ang murder nga po is dati nakalagay 500,000, mababa na yan sa ngayon. Ibig sabihin ang mura na lang no ng fine bukod sa pagkakakulong and therefore hinabol po yan kaya po ginawa ang RA 10591. 10951 no. Etong grave felonies, less grave felonies and light felonies no. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, meron kaming paraan noon para matulungan kami when it comes to remembering the sentences. So ito nga arresto menor, ewan ko kung naalala nyo pa no that may iba-ibang tawag sa klase ng sentensya. Hindi talaga siya nagsusulat. So pinakamababa being arresto menor. Next, arresto mayor. Next, presyon koreksyonal. Next, presyon mayor. Next, reklusyon temporal. Next, reklusyon perpetua. At para maalala namin yan, doon namin ginagamit yung 1,166,12,20. Oh. Pag arresto minor, 1 day hanggang 30 days. Okay, nakikita nyo pa to? Kapag arresto mayor, 1 month hanggang 6 months. Pag presyon correctional, 6 months hanggang 6 years. 6 months and 1 day, palan, father. 1 day hanggang 30 days. So, 1 month and 1 day hanggang 6 months. 6 months and 1 day hanggang 6 years. 6 years and 1 day hanggang 12 years. 12 years and 1 day hanggang 20 years. 20 years and 1 day hanggang 40. Diba, napakadali lang niyang i-memorize or i-recall kapag meron ka ng 1,166,12,20. No? Tapos alam mo yung pagkakasunod-sunod nito. Tandaan lang, arresto, presyon, reklusyon. Pagdating dito, menor, mayor. Pagdating sa pangalawa, correctional mayor. Pagdating sa dulo, temporal, tapos perpetua na. That would be all for now. Yes, napaka-cute lang. And thank you.